General Hospital spoilers Wednesday, September 25. Sam's plea to Carly, Jason, and Lucky's tight spot. Christina questions Sonny. Christina's rideshare lie. Martin's Sonny takedown and Dante derails investigation. Brook Lynn is Gio's biological mama. Buried secret eventually comes out. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sophia. If you like General Hospital news, then you can subscribe our channel and like our videos. Sam's plea to Carly, Jason, and Lucky's tight spot. Christina questions Sonny. General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, September 25, reveal that Sam McCall will track down Carly Spencer for an important reason. Sam will ask Carly to help save her mama, so she may push Carly to stop guarding Sonny Corinthos and tell the verity about John Jagger, Kate's death. Of course, Carly doesn't want to shoot Donna Corinthos' father to captivity, nor does she want to risk warfare herself as an accessory after the fact. That's why Sam's plea to help Alexis Davis presumably won't do any good. In the Pentonville visiting area, Martin Gray will continue his sweats to save Alexis from life behind bars. Still, also Martin will contend she has to let him do the coming stylish thing if Alexis isn't willing to come clean about what went down with Christina Corinthos Davis that night. Martin knows it's parlous to throw Sonny under the machine, incompletely because Sonny is paying him and incompletely because he's a dangerous mobmaster. Nonetheless, pointing the cutlet at Sonny is Alexis' only real option if she wants a decent defense. Latterly, Molly Lansing. Davis will have a meeting with Martin as well. Martin won't sugarcoat Alexis' terrible circumstances, so Molly will know she was right to worry. As for Christina, she'll have a sincere discussion with Sonny and quiz him about the burden he's carrying. Christina will supposedly question Sonny about Agent Kate's demise and stopgap she can pry the real story out of him. At General Hospital, Jordan Ashford will pay Isaiah Gannon another visit, so they'll talk about TJ Ashford being both her son and a croaker. We'll see Jordan open up to Isaiah about her history, but will Isaiah be willing to do the same? Next, Jen Sidwell will suggest this might be his lucky day. Sidwell knows Jason Morgan and Anna Devane have ulterior motives for coming to his camp, so he'll tease them as a result. Lucky Spencer will supposedly suspect his own luck is about to run out, but he's in for a shock when he realizes Anna and Jason have come to save him. Unfortunately, some complications are brewing thanks to Sidwell's high-stakes offer. There's a good chance Sidwell will force Jason to play cards with Lucky and contend that the clunker of the game will also lose his life. General Hospital spoilers say Jason and Anna will ultimately come Sidwell's captures as their plan goes off the rails, so we'll bring you more prognostications on all the drama and updates on the stunning news ahead. General Hospital Tuesday, September 24 recap Christina's rideshare lie, Martin's Sonny takedown, and Dante derails investigation. General Hospital spoilers recap for Tuesday, September 24, reveals that Jack Brennan paid Carly Spencer another visit at Bobby's to bandy Jason Morgan and Anna Devane's progress. Once Carly and Brennan bandied their enterprises, they wound up engaging in kittenish badinage as usual. Dan Miller showed up and got in preface to Brennan before speaking with Carly in private. In the kitchen, Dan claimed the Bobbies, and perhaps indeed, the feds were watching Carly, so she couldn't be flirting with other men when she was supposed to be back together with Sonny Corinthos. Carly suggested they were just dealing a one-night stage, but Diane allowed they should move in together and make this further credible. Although Carly refused, Diane made it clear that Carly and Sonny had to pretend they were reunited. At Pozzulo's, Natalia Ramirez helped Sonny with a new espresso machine and asked about Christina Corinthos Davis, considering everything she'd been through. That led to a close moment where Sonny put his hand on Natalia's. Carly arrived and spotted the hand-holding, so she scolded Sonny once he was alone and participated Diane's orders. Carly and Sonny agreed they wouldn't mislead Donna about her parents being a couple again, but they had to be seen in public together. Sonny suggested regale and drinks tonight, so Carly said it was a date, though she obviously wasn't thrilled about it. At General Hospital, Molly Lansing, Davis brought bagels to TJ Ashford so they could catch up since she got in late last night. TJ asked where Molly was, so she offered updates on her trip to Brown Dog Bar and her hassle with Dex Heller. After Molly blustered about Alexis Davis guarding Christina, she got communication from work and had to take off. Latterly, TJ opened up to Stella Henry about how he was starting to begrudge Molly for chancing ways to avoid grieving their baby. Stella pushed for tolerance and offered to go with TJ to the cemetery for a visit. Next, Dan Falconeri helped Christina move back to her apartment and gave her plenitude of support. Harris and Chase ultimately showed up with questions for Christina and wanted to ask them intimately. Dante agreed to leave, but he called Diane in the hallway and advised that Christina was about to do commodity she shouldn't be doing. Back with Christina, she faced Chase's grilling session about her whereabouts the night of John Jagger Kate's murder. Chase wondered if Christina drove Alex's auto to the cemetery since her own auto hadn't left the Metro Court parking garage. Christina acted like effects were hazy since she'd been through so much, but she eventually said she perhaps took a rideshare. Before Chase could interrogate Christina any further, Diane showed up under the guise of making a friendly haze delivery. Although Diane wasn't Christina's counsel, she got Christina to shrimp up since she didn't have her own attorney there. Once Chase took off, Christina stressed she'd said commodity indicting. Although Diane noted that it wouldn't be permissible in court since her counsel wasn't present, she still stressed it could open up new avenues in the disquisition. Chase tracked Dant down to complain about Diane's interruption since he knew it was Dant's doing. Since Dante had recused himself from the case, Chase lashed out over his hindrance and pledged to rat him out if he did it again. At Pentonville, Heather Weber knew Alexis must be having a rough time between being stuck in there and the loss of her grandbaby. After Heather offered support, Alexis was led to Martin Gray in the visiting area. Martin explained that Sonny hired him, so Alexis agreed to let him represent her. Alexis recapitulated Christina's conduct on the night of John's murder, including the fact that Christina stole Sonny's gun and drove Alex's vehicle to the Quartermain property with the intention of killing him. Still, Christina didn't kill Agent Cates, so Alexis argued that if anyone was going down for a murder she didn't commit, it was going to be her, not her son. Martin offered a parlous volition by suggesting the only way out of this was to prove Sonny was behind John's grim fate rather. General Hospital spoilers say Martin could be playing with fire, so we'll pass along further prognostications to Sonny's response to this news, at least if Alexis agrees to Martin's tactic. General Hospital spoilers: Brook Lynn is Gio's biological mama. Buried secret eventually comes out. General Hospital spoilers revealed that Brook Lynn Quartermain may be keeping a huge secret from Harrison Chase. There have clearly been moments in recent weeks when it felt like Brook Lynn was holding back. Now that Brook Lynn and Chase are ready to start having children together, there's a good chance she'll ultimately come clean about this not being her first baby. Brook Lynn likely gave birth to a child when she was important youngish and not ready to take on the liabilities of being a mama. That brings us to some huge suggestions involving Gio Palmieri. When Lois Cerullo told Carly Spencer the woeful story of Gio's departed parents, it felt like she was concealing certain details. Lois appeared to be covering commodity over, so that's important to keep in mind. Plus, Lois has always sounded exceptionally fond of Gio. We can't forget it was Lois who first induced Gio to stay at the Quartermain Manse. Not to mention she turned to Sonny Corinthos for help paying for Gio's musical education. Could Gio actually be Lois' grandson? Is that why Lois is so defensive and helpful when it comes to Gio? Maybe after Brook Lynn gave birth, Lois handled the relinquishment for her. Brook Lynn may have no idea who her baby ended up with or that he eventually came an orphan. Grounded on Brook Lynn's relations with Gio, she doesn't feel to know he's her bio son if he indeed is. Lois may want to keep it that way to avoid derailing Brook Lynn's life and ruining Gio's recollections of the woman he believes was his natural mama. Whatever the case, Gio's scenes with Brook Lynn in General Hospital's September 23 occasion offered some interesting hints. After Brook Lynn talked about wanting Violet Finn to know she was loved, Gio claimed that sounded exactly like his mama. The show is leaning into this idea of Brook Lynn being a motherly figure and potentially setting the stage for her to be revealed as Gio's birth mama. Gio latterly told Brook Lynn that her kitties were going to be so lucky when she had them, so anvils were dropping far and wide. As for who Gio's father might be, there's been social media enterprise that Brook Lynn and Dante Falconeri's history might get a rewrite. Still, that'll clearly shake effects up indeed more if Dante is Gio's memoir dad. Regardless, it seems safe to assume that Brook Lynn is Gio's bio mama, so it's just a matter of time until the secret comes out and the full story unravels. General Hospital spoilers say some big surprises are coming up in Port Charles, so stick with us for updates on all the shocking news and prognostications on the fallout. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.